Namaskar, Abhishek, once again with a new episode in Unlocking Stars with Abhishek. Unlocking Stars with Abhishek is a series on Brihat Parashara Hora Shastra. We have already put forwarded 51 flowers, 51 episode on the lotus feet of great Guru Maharshi Parashara. In the last episode, in 51 episode, Maharshi Parashara has provided facts. He revealed about the facts related to Saptvimshamsha D24, and we got an opportunity to understand about the D24. Today, the great Guru is going to reveal about one of the most important Vargas. I'm saying all the higher Vargas after D12, most important Vargas. I'm trying to keep episode short, but as you go to the higher harmonics, as you go to the higher Vargas, then you are just drilling down to very microscopic level. Then a lot of things to discuss, but I'm trying to keep episodes short as much as we can. So in this episode also, I'll try to discuss what great Guru is revealing in brief as much as I can. So today's episode agenda, the subject of today's episode is D27. It's a Saptvimshamsha. Sapt means 7, Vimshamsha 20, 7 plus 20, 27, D27. Before going into the great Guru Kathan, before just diving down into the Guru Vak, just going to remember my Gurudev, Lord of the Lord, Adi Guru, Sri Mahadev. Let's pray together. Om Namami Someshwaram Swatantram Umapatim Tam Vijayam Namami. Namami Vigneswaranandinatham Putra Priyam Tam Sirisa Namami. Putram Priyam Tam Sirisa Namami. Jai Gurudev. Har Har Mahadev. As usual, we are doing some background preparation, some homework before going into the real Guru Kathan, before going into the Mahavakya of Mahaguru, Maharshi Parashara. What is said to his beloved student Maitreya about D27 Saptvimshamsha. So I'm just going to give you some background. Why I consider this chart is very, very important. Why I consider. Through this chart, you have ability. Through this chart, you have ability to see the strength and weakness of a native. So what sort of a strength and weakness you are going to see of a native? is his physical strength, the stamina, endurance of the body. When you are talking about the strength of the native, Maharshi said, Bhavansa Bala Bale. So he is talking about the Bala Bale, Bal and Abal both. So when you are going to assess, when you are doing an assessment of the Bal, of the strength, so automatically you are able to do an assessment on the weakness also. When you are going to think about the strength of the native, the stamina of the native, so automatically you will see the mental strength of the native also. When, if I recall, Kalidas in Kumar Sambhavam, when Kalidas in Kumar Sambhavam said, that is coming in my mind at the moment, Sarir Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam, the great Kavi Kalidas said. It means the physical body is the real means, is the only means to do the dharma. And in our parampara, you know the four purusartha, dharma, artha, kam, moksha. Dharma is the number one, the starting purusartha. But one can do dharma only if he has a sound body, if he has a strength in his body. So how to assess the strength of the body, of the jatak, of the native? So this is the chart, D27. We call this chart, Parashara said, Bhamsa also. And in Saravalli, Kalyan Verma gave name like Nakshatra Mansa also. That's very meaningful, I think, because we are going to divide now the one span of the Rasi by 27, the number of Nakshatra. So we are now really working at a Nakshatra level today. So that finer bit, the analysis is so finer here. It's time to just think about the higher charts, harmonics. In last couple of episodes, I just gave you indication. I think you understand. Up to D12. So from D1 to D12, that examination, basically, this is the level of examination. So that examination, we are at physical level. That is the primary. These are the primary chart. We are doing examination at a physical level of consciousness. At a gross level, you can see like all the signification related to those charts. They are at a very gross level, physical level. D2, your Sanchit Dhana, wealth. D3, your siblings. D4, your house, your mother. D5, Maharshi, Maharshi is giving in a manner, D7, D9, so all of them, all the gross level. He's going like a D9, then D10, D12. So up to that level, it is that's the primary, these are the primary chart at a gross physical level. When you keep dividing the whole span of the Rasi 30 degree, then you will get finer bit of analysis. So next, the finer bit of analysis. Now you are not at a physical level, you are doing at a conscious level. That's a secondary chart. That's the first harmonic. After 12, it is repeating. That's the first harmonic. That chart. From D13 to D24. D13 to D24. For example, we did D16. So D16, 16 is equal to 12 into 1 plus 4. So this 1 is the first harmonic. So first harmonic of the fourth. So in this way, we are just coming. We are going to do the refinement. We are just drilling down more deeper and deeper through harmonics. Next level, if you go to the next level, again drill it down from secondary level to tertiary level, from conscious level to subconscious level. If you go, so you will get the opportunity to see the chart from D25 to D28. These are the tertiary harmonics. So today we are going to discuss D27. So D27, how 27 is coming. 27 is like a 27 is a how 27 is coming. That 27 is equal to 12 into 2 plus 3. So 12 into 2 is 24 plus 3. So 24 plus 3 is 27. So it means this 27, this D27 is the second harmonics of the D3. So this is the second harmonics of the D3. It means we are talking about the strength, D3, the vital energy. It means the Karak must be Mangaldev. It's making sense. Now, through harmonics, we can understand. And when we go along, then we will do further drilling down to the next harmonics from the subconscious level to super subconscious level, then further harmonics, then the supra subconscious level up to D60. I hope you understand. This is D23. D27 is the second harmonics of D3. That's why it is talking about the strength. That's why Mangaldev is the Karak. That's why it's the most important, because that's the drive, that's the strength, that's the vital energy. And now, when you are dividing this one by 27, 30 degree by 27, so you will get the 1 degree 6 minute 40 second. That's tiny little bit. That's a refinement. Marcy will provide the casting rule. I just put here for your ready reference. Now Maharshi is playing with the tattva of the rasis. What we did in the graha swarup, in the rasi swarupa adhyaya. Every rasi has a specific tattva. Out of 5 Mahabhutas, out of 5 elements, 4 are under consideration, because Akash Tattva. So every Tattva is in the Akash, every Tattva in the sky. So for the Rasi, sky was not allocated. So fiery sign, so we have to check. When we are going to cast the Rasi, when we are going to cast the D27, then we have to think about the characteristics element of the Rasi, in which planet is posited. If the Rasi, if the sign is fiery, then counting will start from Aries. If sign is earthy, counting will start from Cancer. And if it is airy sign, windy sign, then counting will start from Libra. And for watery sign, counting will start from Capricorn. So this is the casting rule that will be prescribed by that will be prescribed by Mahaguru in his Saptvimshamsha Kathan. The condition of Lagna Lord in D27 will give you idea about the health of the native. As Kalidas said, this Kalidas, Mahaguru Kalidas, he is not writer of the Uttar Kalamrit. There are two different Kalidas. As Mahakavi Kalidas said, importance of the physical body for dharma in Kumar Sambhavam. Everywhere, in any philosophy, your physical strength is important to achieve anything, any success. That's why there is a stress to see the condition of the Lagna, if Lagnesh is strong or not. If you are healthy, if you are strong, then you can utilize your Raj Yoga or anything. So the strong Lagnesh of D27 gives some indication about the healthy body. And also the position and avastha of Mars, who is the Karak, is also being under observation, under scanner, while we are looking at D27 in conjunction with the D1 and D9, you know. And a strong moon also give you some indication about the sound mind in D27. Research-minded astrologers, the real astrologers, they have ability to use this chart, D27, for birth correction also. That's most important vital task for the higher Vargas. And this is being also used for difficult to diagnosis diseases. This chart is very useful. So with this preparation, we are just trying to enter into the Guru Kathan, Bhams Kathan. With the sun is also very important. As I stress on the moon for mind, and the Mars as a Karak, and Lagna because Lagna is you himself, and the sun also because sun is the self, the Atma. Position of this in D27 is giving a lot of meaningful indications. We will go along, but this is the time to let's immerse into the Guru Kathan, Bhams Kathan by great Guru. He will talk about the casting rule and the allocation of lordship to these 27 divisions of Bhams. Atha Bhams Kathana Bhams Deepaha Kramada Trayama Vahani Pitamaha Chandre Saditi Jiva Hitpitaro Bhagasanta Aryamarka Vistamaruchi Kramagni Vasva Nirityadika Visve Jagado Vindo Vasaso Ambu Pupaha Tato ajapad buddhyana pusa chaiva prakirtitaha nakshatre sastu bhanse sa mesadichar bhakramada. He has provided the lordship, 27 lordship, and the lordship is of the lordship of Nakshatras. Our astrology, Vedic astrology, is based on Nakshatras. And this is a chart, is using Nakshatras, Nakshatrans. We will go to Nakshatras as a refresher. Although Maharshi has very slightly given names in the chapter 2. But before go to the Nakshatra, just as a refresher, before playing with the casting rules, before applying the casting rules, I'm just taking you for a quick revision what Maharshi has revealed in Rasi Swarupa Adhyaya, the characteristics of the Rasi. So like Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This is the Naisargik Rasi chart, the Kalpurus Rasi chart, this one. Then the element. So we are starting like a fire, earth, air, water. Then again, fire, earth, air, water. Fire, earth, air, water. So this one, because that will help you. The casting rule is based upon the elements of the Rasi. Now we have 27 Nakshatras. You know, Nakshatras has also elements. Nakshatras also got lordship. Although they are connected with the planets. The planets are also taking the ownership. But the individual Nakshatra also got the Adi Devata. Like for Aswani, the first Nakshatra Aswani Kumar. And the element is earth. Similarly, the Varni, Yama, Kritika, Agni, Rohini, Brahma, Mrigasira, Chandra, Ardra, Rudra, Punarvasu, Aditi, Pusya, Guru, Aslesa, Sarp. These three categories of the Nakshatra, these 27, they got the lordship of the Ketu. So Ketu got lordship of Aswani, Magha, and Mula. And then Venus got lordship in the same manner, Varni, Purv Phalguni, Purv Asada. So here I just, for your ready reference, put all the Nakshatras and their lord and elements. That's very important. Because each 27 division, they are dedicated to this lordship. When the Nakshatra Vichar, for your easy indicates understanding, when you are going to play with the, in which direction you have to think, when you are starting the analysis. Although this episode is not based on the discussion related to analysis, I'm just giving the direction, how to cast and in which direction you go for analysis. That will come, surely that will come, but when we are equipped. So like Aswani Kumar, he's a divine healer. He's a doctor of gods. Yama, if that is afflicted, then bad conduct. Native will indulge in a bad conduct. If it is afflicted, that second division is afflicted, then only Agni will give you the life force. And the Brahma, the fourth division, when that is afflicted, so these indication when it is afflicted, if it is not afflicted, then nothing will happen. So Brahma, genetic issue, hereditary problems. Chandra, He's give you freedom from the illness. Rudra, serious problems, suffering, nerve issues, if afflicted, that division. So I'm giving you precaution, if afflicted. And I'm restricting yourself to do the analysis because it's a premature. Don't go and tell anything to anyone, because a lot of consideration has to be made. So slowly it will come. Aditi, problem related to vitality, and the guru, that's the protection from the health problems in that division. And then Sarp for the Aslesa, this lordship. So waterborne disease and chronic disease. Pitra, a strength or weakness in Bhoga. If afflicted, then weakness, and vice versa. Bhaga, avoid ugliness. If in that division Venus or Moon is there, then it will give the beautifulness. And the Aryaman, help the planet to get strength. In that division, it will give it will give the push to the planet to be positive, support the planet to get the strength. Savita is the first ray of the sun. First ray of the sun is for resolving the diseases. The one of the name of sun is just like a doctor. He is a doctor. And the Vishwakarma, care about results. So health his own creation. So native is building his own health, bad or good. And the Vayu, Vat, Vikar, or the mental stress. The Indragni, so both the element is here, Indra and Agni both. So health is spoiled by the over-intelligence. If there is over-intelligence, then health will be spoiled. If not. Mitra, native becomes friendly. For that specific. Indra, harm to body. And then Rakshasa, 19th division, lordship. So giving the detachment, like promote spiritual traits, the detachment of the materialism, detachment from the gross body, physical body. And the Jal, water related problem. And 21 is the Vishwadev, weakness in the body. And Vishnu cares about the body because he has to maintain the body. And the Ashtavasu, protection of the health. 24th is the cures problem. Ajat Pada. This is the form of a Lord Shiva when he is dancing on one leg, especially in Tandav format, so that remove disease from the body. Ahir Vindhanya, protect lower part of the body, and Pusa, change of treatment. So these are the indications when afflicted. And what is the positive? I just put like a star. This table will help. This table will help to identify in which Saptvimshamsha planet or Lagna is falling. So this table is from degree, like 1 degree 6 minutes and 40 seconds is one Saptvimshamsha. And if you add this, then you will get this table up to 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is divided into 27 parts, and this is the range. So then you can understand in which Vinsansa planet is falling. And from where you count, what is the starting point of the counting? That counting rule has already provided. For example, for fiery signs, you start counting from the Aries. And for the planets, if afflicted, so if afflicted, planet is if afflicted, then it will give like some indication. So I'm just giving you the indication. I'm just giving you the indication for the planets if afflicted. Sun, heart, bone, blood, stomach, inflammation, and the body pain. Moon is mind, fluid in the body. Heart also, moon, because he is a natural owner of fourth house. And then blood also. Blood is also a fluid. And then Mars is the Karak for the D27. High blood pressure, surgery, accident. Mercury is skin, lungs, throat, nose, speech. Jupiter, liver, fat in the body, and the diabetes. Venus will give you problem related to sex drive. Urinary system, eyes, kidney, face, sugar. Saturn, gastro issues, nervous, rectum, intestine, glands, tumors or cancer, depression, stomach problems. And the Rahu, poison related, like food poisoning or something poison related thing. Leprosy, irrational fear, chemical imbalance. And Ketu, difficult to diagnosis disease and eruptive, very short term. So these are the graha which are like when they are afflicted. And from the planet, from the nakshatras which are just, I gave you the division wise, the division wise indication. And then you have to impose this one and then interpret accordingly. When you interpret and after imposing all those aspects, then that will drive you to the prediction. Applying this rule, what we rule, just Maharshi has revealed, like for the fiery planet, fiery sign. So Aries is the fiery sign. Counting will start from Aries itself, and the degree, your 19 degree 40 minute 40 second. So in the table, 19 degree, this one, 18th Saptvimshamsha. So when you go from here, count 18, what you will get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6 number. Virgo. So Virgo is the ascendant for the D27. Once you got your ascendant in D27, then you can fix your chart. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now your chart is ready. D27 chart is ready. Now you apply same thing. If you go in sun, the sun is in watery sign. And then the degree of sun. In this manner, you will just drop sun from here and drop here. And you apply the rule. If you apply the rule, then you will get this D27. Now D27 is ready. I'm not doing analysis, I told you. I'm just giving you the direction of thinking when your D27 chart is ready. Because this is a divisional chart, it has to be read, it has to be studied in conjunction with the D1, D9 and other dynamic astrological data. Then only you can predict about the timing of the event also. But at the moment, I'm just giving you line of direction so that it will make more sense to you what you are doing, why you are doing this one. You understand this is the most important chart for knowing the strength of the native and weakness of the native. You know Mangal Dev is Karak, for this chart, and you understand this is bhams also, this is nakshatrans also. So nakshatra, 27 nakshatras lords, they are also playing very important role, because you are dividing one sign, this one bhav, in 27 part you are dividing, and then you are checking what is happening at that final level, and you know the casting rule, and you have successfully casted the D27 for this D1. For our example D1, you casted, and you dropped all the planets here, and now your D27 is ready. Whenever D27 is ready, the first step is think about the Lagna house, think about the Lagna lord, think about the Mars, think about the moon, think about the sun. What is happening from here to here, the position, it is a Bhav Vargottam, house Vargottam, or Rasi Vargottam, or sign Vargottam, or get directional strength or not. What is happening? What is happening to these planets? The first step, very first step, what is happening to them? The position, relative position. For example, here Mercury become Lagna lord in D27, and Mercury was Shastra and sixth lord and third lord in the D1, and Mercury was in 12th house in Pisces, debilitated, and now Mercury got Lagna's position. Mercury is sitting in the Kendra in 4th. So Mercury position is improved from D1 to D27. Then think about the Mars. Mars was Lagna's, and Mars was posited in 6th house. Now Mars is no more Lagna's, no problem. But Mars is now sitting in 12th house, in Trik house, from Trik to Trik, and in fiery sign. So sign is comfortable. He is in friend sign. So sign is comfortable. He is sitting in a comfortable sign, but he is in 12th house. He is a Karak also of 27. And he is being aspected by Saturn through third aspect. So Mars position is, you can say, from Trik to Trik, and he was with Saturn, and he is now aspected by Saturn. He was in third, a sixth, but he is in 12th. So not very good. Now think about the moon. Moon was in the 4th house in D1, in Cancer. Moon's position was in Cancer, in Kendra, own side. Now moon is in Trikon. Moon is in Trikon from Kendra. It's not very bad. Moon is sitting with the benefic planet Venus. It's not bad, but moon is in enemy's house. So moon position is deteriorated. Then sun. Think about the sun. Sun was in Pisces in 12th house. Now sun, the fireball, is in Cancer in 11th house. Aspected by moon. Moon is taking care of this house. Moon has no enemy, but sun is sitting here. Sun position is little bit better. not very, very better. But the Lagna's position is all right because he is in Kendra, but he is in Jupiter's house. So in this manner, we will compare with the position of these planets with D1. Saturn is here through his 10th aspect. Saturn is looking at the 7th house. And Mars through his 8th aspect looking at 7th house. Seventh house, this one, it is the Basti Kshetra. When you go to check the last couple of episodes, this is the Basti. This is when you draw a line from navel point to the genital point and equally divide that line, the lower portion. So this person, this native has to be careful, especially when dynamic period is on related to those planets. Although Mangaldev, he is the Lagnes of D1. Similarly, Saturn third aspect is here in 12th house. And Mars is here also. So that in that area also need to be native need to be attentive. Coming back to this house, Jupiter is here, and Jupiter is through his 5th aspect, taking care of his own house also. So Jupiter is protecting his own house, although Mars and Saturn is afflicting this house. And this one, Jupiter is also protecting this one through his 9th aspect. A lot of protection from Jupiter. But Jupiter is here, maybe related to the throat and a related area. We cannot derive only through the at a planet level. We have to also go to the division level, and through the degree of the planets, we have to check in which division, like Lagnes is in 18th division of D27 is sitting. So 18th division is sitting. So harm to body. So Lagnes might harm to his own body. No one else. Lagnes is Mercury aspected by Saturn, influenced by Saturn. So native might be unattentive towards the afflictions and may harm to himself. Like sun is the ninth in the 19th. The sun in the 19th division. So 19th division, that is the detachment and the promote spiritual traits. So sun is there, maybe not very attentive towards the physical body, this native, and that being unattentive towards the physical, towards the health issues, that might give negative impact on health, physical health, but that is adding the spiritual. So this sort of conclusion can be drawn, and not like a conclusion, it's like a line of direction, because detailed analysis is required. I hope you get some line of direction to how to go ahead when you have to analyze, when you have to do the D27. In the end, I will pray for you, and I will pray for everyone. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Mritam Gamaya Om Santi Santi Santi. Jai Gurudev. Har Har.